Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for like 4 months and I apologize for that. Things just have been busy. As you can see, I do look different. I did bleach my hair. I first got it done in January? No. Yeah. It might have been the end of December, early January, whatever. That was the first time I got it done. And the second time I got it done, hold on. Now I'm completely spacing. Whatever. I got it first done like 7 months ago. I got it done and then I waited 3 months and I just got my hair done at the end of February. So I've had my hair has been dyed for a second time for a month. On camera it looks really light, and it also is because I also just straightened my hair. But the one problem they were having is the fact that the ends were kind of orange, and I'm sure you can even see that on camera. They were really orange the first time. I will try to figure out a way to post pictures from when I first got my hair dyed, so that way you guys can see the comparison. Because it's because I had the old box dye in my hair. Because when I had it 2 years ago, when I dyed my hair red with the ends black, that box dye, and then I bought a box of regular dark brown hair dye, my natural color, because I was sick and tired of the red, so I dyed that. And then it was like over a year later when I first decided I want blonde hair. So, excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. I spaced out for a second. It happens to the best of us. But yeah, I really am loving the color, but my hair started to get really, really dry because I started after this last time. See, it was like really freaking white when they dyed it, and then when they went to tone it, yeah, when they went to tone it, it brought back the orange in the ends. And one more application of the bleaching would make my hair look perfect, because my original idea was I was going to get it as light as I could possibly get it in the bleaching process and then go silver. Like, basically my hair right now is technically pretty light where I could easily go silver. It was not my intention originally to keep this much brown. My original idea was to only keep half an inch to an inch of my dark roots. However, my hairstylist convinced me that it would look more natural if I kept more of it. Whatever. I like it. I mean, because I like it because it lets me, it kind of gives me the best of both worlds. I get to have the blonde hair I've always wanted, and I get to keep still quite a bit of my dark roots. So hard to really complain. Now, when my hair is completely pulled back, up here is all brown. Like, it's like all brown, even on the sides, and it's only when you look in the back you see all the blonde. Which is something I really like, and it's actually really good for, when I work. Currently, I am unemployed because of this long story. Okay. Me and my friend Tasha were going to be moving to McAllister, Oklahoma, and they had these housing addition where these beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. They were they were only $500 a month. A steal, really. They were beautiful, beautiful. The bedrooms were big. The kitchen was huge. The living room was huge. It was beautiful, and we wanted it. But unfortunately, she put on there that she was going to be looking for work because this housing edition was income based. And based on on how much I made at the casino, we would have made too much. So we didn't get it. So we had to go and pick up the deposits, which was $750. So I ended up having to leave work early, which my supervisor wasn't happy because she was being a bitch. Whatever. I don't have time for that. So I'm like, yeah, bitch, I only had 3 rooms left. 3 rooms. And she gave me more rooms to clean than everybody else. Everybody else had 10, I had 11. I'm like, you know what? Just shut the fuck up. So I left early, so we drove like the hour and a half to McAllister. And we got that. And so I was feeling, plus I had that day off and then my weekend. Actually, I'm a lying bitch. Actually, no. Because I was so pissed at how she treated me, I ended up calling in the next 2 days. But while we were in McAllister, we decided, because I grew up in a town who had Western sizzling. And I used to love it. I just didn't happen to know it was seafood night. And so I'm like, we went there anyway. For 2 people, it was $44 and some odd bullshit senses. And you know what? I had 3 plates and only ended up eating the equivalent of maybe half a plate. I tried their, the food it was bland, flavorless. I expected a lot better than that, because the Western sizzling that I had in the town I grew up in, their food was good, like really good. And it just, I guess I've been so far away from Western sizzling for so long, I kind of forget that Western sizzling is one of those places where you really have to go on certain nights, because some nights they have the seafood, other nights they have the steak and potatoes, stuff like that. I love their steak, especially their hamburger steaks. Oh, they're amazing. Amazing. They're so good. I don't know. Anyway, I felt like I just spent $50, it being a waste of my money. So we went to Route 21. I found a couple pants that I actually really liked, so I bought them fairly cheap. I was happy with this. And then we went to looking around, and then we ended up heading back. And then I proceeded to call in the next couple days, just, relaxing. And, anyway, prior to us picking up the deposit on the 3rd, I put in my 2 weeks notice. Because, I don't know, a stupid move made by me, I guess, because I just really thought, because I thought we were going to get the house. There should have been no reason why we couldn't, because we were the only people that had applied to that house. They were the only people they had shown the house. So I really thought that we were going to get it. So I put in my 2 weeks notice, because for some reason, and because the Choctaw Casino in McAllister doesn't have housekeeping, they couldn't transfer me. They also couldn't transfer me because my points were too high. I think I was like at 10 points at that point, or 9.5, whatever. Because the day I had to leave early was a blackout, so it was 1 point. And then the 2 days I called in were another 2 points, so by the time I ended up actually quitting, I had racked up a total of 13 points. The good thing is, by putting my 2 weeks in, if I wanted to come back, I can just come back 30 days after my last day. So by like April 17th, if I wanted to come back, I can reapply online and come back. That's as if they rehire me, which they don't really have. But the good thing is, my point, after 30 days, your points are cleared out of the system anyway, so As of right now, I've applied to Dollar General. I've already had an interview. I'm waiting to hear back, and I've applied to this nursing home, which apparently they need CNAs really bad. I'd start out as an NA, and then they'd send me to school after working there for about a month, and then I'd become a CNA and make pretty decent money. I believe NA starts out at $8, and I forget how much a CNA starts out at. I think it's $9 or $9.50 or something like that, which is good money. So, I mean, I'm not, at least there's that. I mean, I won't make as much at the casino, which was $11 an hour, but what are you gonna do? I eventually would like to go back to school, maybe major in writing or something like that, maybe even get a job where, my salary's, higher. Maybe a good job somewhere.
My sister also had the kids.
I can't pause that. Wait, okay, just come over here so people can see.
I look like shit. I'm not coming in.
Well, they can hear you.
Well, they can hear me. What's this? I'm coming over there. I look like crap today. No makeup on. No beautiful.
Anyway, so all that shit happened. Yeah, on the 17th was my last day. The only good thing about that is both those 2 days I got past 8 hours. I got overtime. I got like 2 hours total overtime for both days, so I was really happy about that. So I was like really, really happy about that. So, yeah. On the other life update, I am transgender. That is the very first time I've ever said that in a video. Unlike most people who come out as transgender, their stories are different. It's like they've always known that they were trans their whole life, even from an extremely young age. That just wasn't me. I mean, I just started having these feelings, I guess, about 3 years ago, that this just isn't me. It's just not who I'm supposed to be. I mean, every time I go to the grocery store, look at clothes, it's just, men's clothes just make me feel uncomfortable. I mean, I wear them, but they don't really feel like me. I will be making an appointment within the next couple of weeks to, where I will be starting my transition and getting on hormones. But before I do that, I have to tell the rest of my family, which won't go over very well at all. My best friends know, and I did tell my sister, and then my sister told my brother, because he works nights, so she told him, and they're both on board, and they support me whatever I do. My dad, on the other hand, will be probably not supportive at all. I mean, I never even told him that I was gay, and I'm pretty sure he would support me being gay before he would support me being trans. So, I have spent the last while now doing lots and lots of research about trans and the risks of hormones and all that, and it is something I'm still going to do. Although me being overweight, there does pose slightly higher risks because of the hormones. But I am on a diet. I am losing weight. I've lost 10 pounds so far. I'm now down from 240 to 230. So I'm working my way down, and within a month I should, hopefully, depending on craziness because I need to get a job first, and then I can worry about getting on hormones. But probably, yeah, as soon as I get a job and get a couple paychecks in, and that's probably when I'll be making my appointment to get on hormones. I might talk about more of this in depth in my next video. I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing transgender-like videos. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be posting videos tracking my transition. I am planning on, once I start hormones, taking pictures like once a month or once every 6 months or something. That way I could kind of, I'm just one of those people that I don't really notice myself changing. Like I don't notice my hair growing longer or me changing really at all. Pictures for me would be the best way for me to actually physically see the change over time. I mean, other people notice me change, but I don't really, because I look at myself in the mirror every day, so I mean, it's kind of hard for me to really notice things like that. But my hair is getting longer. Of course, it's straight right now, so it is as long as it actually is. I did feel like when when she cut it last time, it felt like she took more than she usually does, but she didn't. It was the same half an inch I always have her take off. Also, I've decided that when I do change my name, because my name is Aaron, I'm fortunate enough that there's a female spelling of my name. So when I do change it, it's just going to be changed to the female spelling of Aaron. So it'll be E-R-I-N instead of A-R-O-N. So I'm anxious to start my transition, but I have to get a job first, and so I can stay living here, and that has to be my main priority right now. So I will see you guys in my next video. I'm sorry it's been so long. It's just life and things getting crazy and constantly working. It happens. I do want to try to do more frequent videos. It just depends on my content. I don't really have too much. I will probably be doing a video tomorrow because I did get a couple of things, so I might do a very small haul. I did get some seasons of TV shows, but yeah, and I did get a video game, and I'll probably put all that in one haul tomorrow, so you guys can see it. Alright, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye.